Okay, so I added some magic items, or actually a means of well, there's like a sliding bar here. It's like looks like a stamina bar at the moment. There's like green thing here that will deplete when I fire arrows out, and also amended. Um, there's like a loot table. I made a separate loot table so that 50% of the time this enemy will drop a oh crap, I'm about to fucking die here. Right. Yeah, so some of the enemies will drop health items, some of them will drop magic bottles, which will fill up the little magic bar here, and it worked perfectly fine before, but in the background there was what's called I think it's called a memory leak. So oh shit, I died. So basically what was happening is the Unity, the game engine itself, was keeping track of every single arrow that was being fired. And now if anyone's played some of the older like Bethesda games, actually no, what am I saying? Not the older ones. Well, they are quite old because they're over 10 years old now, aren't they? Fuck. Yeah, like, so I think it was Fallout 3. The more you played of that game, the slower it would become, because the game was kind of taking into account everything that you'd done in that game. And so, eventually what will happen is you'll end up getting kind of like a slowdown. So what we've got here now, and this is going to go completely out of focus, I bet. We've kind of redone some of the so what basically, instead of having like the add magic and the decrease magic as part of these methods here, it now kind of it's all taken from the player inventory, and we've added like a magic cost and various other bits and pieces here. Where is it? Or was it no? Sorry, was it player movement? Yes, sorry, it was in player movement. So and that sounds odd. It should really be something else like just player script or something. But that's what it is. It is what it is. So it kind of just makes things a little bit more streamlined in the background, if that makes sense. I know I'm not the best person to be able to describe these things. I kind of know what I'm doing, but it's still, there's a lot. There's a lot to take in. Also, there was another bit I was going to do. It was in regards to the canvas, which is here. I was going to change the health, so you didn't have the hearts. Instead, you have like what was called like a little Diablo style health meter, where there's like this red circle that kind of fills up. Basically works exactly the same as the slider, which I've got here. But to be honest, I quite like that, and I'm going to redesign this at some point. I've got where have I got it? Yeah, sorry about the vaporwave and all this shit here. Yeah, so I've got. Oh no, it's not that. It's a sprite. Yeah, so I picked up a sprite for like about 15 quid, and it looks like fucking D-Paint. But apparently this is the best thing to make pixel art. Yeah, it looks like something from the Amiga. This is specifically geared for making pixel art, and also you can even do the animations in here. So you may notice at the bottom there you've got frames. So I can like, oops, sorry. So I could like create a sprite, and then I can add a frame and do animations. Now the thing is, I'm not particularly that great at art. So I kind of came up with a little bit of an idea. I've brought let's just open this up in Critter, fuck it. I brought one of those little mannequin, wooden little mannequin things, like for artists. And this is taking a while to load up, isn't it? And yeah, here. So here's this. Now what I'm going to do is I've actually my dad's very keen on building models, so he's got like a what's it called, an air gun spray thing. I can't remember what it's called, but he's going to like, I've asked him if he can paint all the limbs different colors. So this would be like a different color, the body will be a different color, the legs will be different colors. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pose them, take photographs of them, and then I'm going to kind of draw over the image. It's going to take, I know that I'm sure there's going to be an easier way of doing this, but I wanted to share this idea with other people because I think it's kind of an interesting concept. It's kind of a little bit like mocap, almost, but I'm not that great at art. And I figured, well, if I can do this, then then that's going to be quite good. It does mean that a lot of the characters, I kind of want to move away from the Zelda look, so the big head where it takes up 50% of the body, and I kind of want to get to something that looks a little bit more realistic. So it's going to take a lot of work, but it's just an idea that I had. And I'll do that in A sprite. So yeah, so it's going to just, fuck it, why am I loading that up? So I'm going to do that in that, and then I'm going to import the graphics into, or the artwork into Unity, and may try to, I might look at all the art assets which I've done already, and then just basically kind of create my own. So we'll do that at some point. I want to get rid of this heart container thing and have like a red Dark Souls style health bar. At some point I want to have a stamina meter. So I've got magic, and I've got health at the moment, but so it is coming together. I have waffled on a little bit, but there's a lot to do. There's a lot to take in. There's a lot to learn. I've been watching a load of like tutorial videos on how to use A sprite, and it's just it's just a case of kind of getting over those like little confident hurdles where like you're thinking, oh, I don't think I'm capable of doing this. Let's see if I can kill this thing. Oh no, I completely missed him there, didn't I? Yeah, because this. Oh. All right, so I need to set that up. Yeah, he's a different enemy. Die. Oh, I killed him at the same time as he killed me. But I need to go to, I think it is project settings, and then I think it's arrows down here. I need the arrows to, player projectile. Oh god, yeah, wait a minute. I might need to change the layering, I think. Not sure. Enemy projectile, player projectile. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to do a little bit more research into that. But yeah, that's what I've got so far.